go ahead and bring in ICE Director Todd Lyons. He joins me here on set this afternoon. It's great to see you, Todd. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you for taking time with us and gifting us with your presence in person. Always
I appreciate
great
it.
to see you.
Thanks.
Let's start where Garrett left off there. I'm going to read you this statement from Governor Walz's office that's in response to the news that they're going to, the Hill's going to summon him, right, to account for this fraud. His office says, we're always happy to work with Congress, though this committee has a track record of holding circus hearings that have nothing to do with the issue at hand. While the governor has been working to ensure fraudsters go to prison, the president has been selling pardons to let them out. What do you say to that, sir?
You know, one thing we're really focused on is the fact that, unfortunately, with Minnesota's sanctuary laws and jurisdictions, it attracts these type of fraudsters. It attracts people that do take money away from the hardworking Americans and the people of Minnesota. So we look forward to any hearings, but we also look forward to working with the governor and his team. We want to help root out these people that are committing fraud. And you look at the billions of dollars that potentially could have been stolen, that could have gone to foreign terrorist organizations. That's what we're really focused on. So we're hoping to get to the bottom of that. But to the Secretary's point, we are going to make a lot of arrests, and you're going to see a change coming up now.
What do you say to pushback from Democrats who are saying a lot of this money came from Medicaid funds? That's federal dollars. The governor of Minnesota is now responsible for that. That's on, I guess, Washington, D.C.
You know, what we say to that is it's our job and responsibility, especially in the law enforcement community, to go ahead and investigate all of that. So it's what we're finding out is not just Minnesota. We have leads in Ohio. We have leads in Maine, specifically Lewiston, Maine, and Portland. So we're looking at that across the board. Right now, where our main focus is Minnesota, just because there are so many potential cases and cases that we're working on right now. But ICE, Homeland Security investigations, we're laser focused on rooting out these fraudsters. And if they came here illegally and they lied to get a benefit and then are stealing money as well, then we're going to take action on that.
Do you, I guess you're still doing the investigation, but is it your sense, just because I'm trying to understand how the administration looks at this particular type of fraud, is it your sense that the pandemic sort of ripened the state, primed the state for this kind of fraud?
You know, when you look at the pandemic, when you look at people working remote, and you really didn't have to be face-to-face with someone, right? We were interacting with a computer, say, there is the potential for way more fraud to exist. And then obviously we saw last administration, there was such an influx of non-citizens and illegal aliens that came and started taking benefits from a lot of these places like Minnesota, Massachusetts, and New York, that welcomed in a lot of non-citizens just because of their sanctuary policies, that we're now seeing a fraud when it comes to individuals who may not only be here in the United States illegally, but might not even be the people who they actually say they are.
Probably aren't, if this is the evidence we're seeing now is anything to go by. Do you see a way, apart from restricting immigration, which the administration has been doing consistently this year, what's your primary goal to try and tamp down and prevent this kind of fraud from happening, again, further down the road? So,
Jillian, that's one kind of misnomer that people, when they talk about ICE, the only thing that we do is the immigration portion. We have enforcement removal operations and Homeland Security investigations. Homeland Security investigations is at the forefront of a lot of these fraud and document benefit fraud investigations. What we do is we also, take it at the national security level. So that's our main focus. Now, under President Trump, we're allowed to open up that whole spectrum of customs laws as well as immigration laws. And we can look at a lot of these businesses, especially American businesses that do exploit foreign labor or human trafficking. That's what we're focused on now. As we do these criminal investigations, we're going to find more fraud, and that's going to help us down the road. No matter who the administration is, the criminal aspect is what we're focused on. We want to go out there and do our law enforcement mission and find these individuals.
Do you have a sense yet of how many states we're looking at as potential sort of problem areas?
Well, we're finding it just right now, like I said, we're definitely in Ohio, in Maine. And as we keep looking, digging deeper, unfortunately, we keep finding more. But what it comes back to is, again, I hate to say it, but a lot of these sanctuary jurisdictions, that just was a magnet for a lot of people that started coming into the United States illegally. And that's what we're starting to find.
All right, Todd, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks.
Great to see you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
As always, we'll see you in 2020.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.